Hello, beloved of God. I'm Pastor Katie, and I'm a pastor in a Methodist church here in St. Louis, Missouri, and I have the honor of leading this prayer service today. It is sad that we cannot be together at our usual conference, but we hope that this is still a time where you can just pause and be. Now, in the Methodist tradition, we believe very strongly in the idea of connection. And so someone who is connected to me, my dad, is going to be helping in this prayer service off screen playing the piano. The inspiration for this prayer service is coming from a book I have called Common Prayer, a liturgy for ordinary radicals. All you need is either a hymnal or the lyrics to the tune Amazing Grace. So I'm going to invite you now to center yourself as we come into this time of prayer. Hear these words from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 12. Jesus continued this subject with the disciples. Do not fuss about what's on the table at mealtime or the clothes in your closet. There are far more to your inner life than the food you put in your stomach, and more to your outer appearance than the clothes you hang on your body. Look at the birds, free and unfeathered, not tied down to a job description, carefree in the care of God, and you count far more. Has anyone, by fussing before the mirror, ever gotten taller by so much as an inch? And if fussing can't even do that, why fuss at all? Walk into the fields and look at the wildflowers. They don't fuss with their appearance, but have you seen color and design quite like it? The 10 best-dressed men and women in the country look shabby alongside them. And if God gives attention to the wildflowers, most of them never even seen, don't you think God will attend to you? Take pride in you. Do God's best for you. What I'm trying to do here is to get you to relax and not to be so preoccupied with getting so that you can respond to God's giving. People who don't know God and the way God works fuss over little things, but you know God and you know how God works. So steep yourself in God reality, God initiative, God provision, and you will find your everyday human concerns will be met. Do not be afraid of missing out, for you are my dearest friends. And our parent God wants to give you the very kingdom itself. "'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious even has written, "Go and find Jesus when your patience and strength give out and you feel alone and helpless, for God is waiting for you." Say to God, "Jesus, you know exactly what's going on. You are all I have, and you know all. Come to my help." And then go and don't worry about how you're going to manage. That you have told God about it is enough, because God has a good memory. Thank you, Lord, that you remember the lilies when we cannot even remember our own best interest. Open our eyes to wonder in awe at your grace, that we might learn to see how all things are possible with you, maker of heaven and earth. And in this time when as pastors we just feel overwhelmed and so much surrounds us, God, in the silence of this time, we take a moment to turn it over to you. The worries, the fears, the frustration, the sorrow, we name them now. So, Holy God, we say together in a prayer that will unite us across all of our time zones and across our different languages, each in our own tongue. We say together, "Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. And thy kingdom come, and thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen." Sisters, receive this benediction as you prepare to go into your ministries today. I pray that the peace of the Lord Christ go with you wherever God will send you. I pray that God guide you through the wilderness, protect you through the storm. May God bring you home rejoicing at the wonders that God has shown you, and may God bring you home rejoicing once again into our doors. Go in peace, my sisters, this week.